So Brett, it's good to have you here. How you feeling today? You feeling good?
Feeling good. Good to be back
Cool.
home.
You were born in Arlington Heights, Illinois, which is like 45 minutes away roughly from Chicago. So I just want to know, did you grow up watching any like Chicago sports teams or anything like that around the area?
Yeah, growing up, big Bears, Blackhawks, and Cubs fans. It wasn't allowed to be a White Sox fan growing up, but yeah, I grew up watching sports with my dad and with my siblings.
Did you have any like influential like players that you watched like back in the day?
Growing up, I loved watching Derek Lee. He was the first baseman for the Cubs for numerous years.
A drive to left. Back goes Edwards to the track at the wall. He's hit it out. Can you believe Derek Lee? Oh!
Growing up, when I was 8, 9, 10 years old, he was the guy I really, looked up to and liked watching play.
Speaking of like, influential people, like you mentioned your dad and like, everything with him. Is he like a bigger part of your life when it comes to baseball as well? Absolutely.
He was a firefighter. Well, still is a firefighter, but he would work 48-hour shifts and then come straight home and take me to the cages. So when I was younger, I didn't really truly realize how much he sacrificed for me, and really both my parents, the money, the time, traveling to different states for baseball. So they both have sacrificed money, time, and now they still watch baseball 6 nights a week.
Yeah.
They wouldn't rather do anything else, which the support means the world to me, and I credit a lot of what where I've been due to them. So
I know that you went to Gonzaga. How did going to Gonzaga help you better yourself as a player and as a person?
It was awesome. I loved my time there. The coaches, they had a relationship with you off the field. It wasn't just a player coach, relationship. So they helped you develop as a young man, pushed academics too. So it wasn't like you're just going to play baseball. Obviously, we wanted to win on the field, but they did a great job developing, teaching us how to be, good young men. And I wouldn't change anything. That was the best 3 years of my life was at Gonzaga.
You mainly play third base mostly here. Did you play third base all the time at Gonzaga, or did you play any other positions?
I played every infield position besides catcher. So I came in a first and third baseman. Just had a little bit of experience at first, but shortstop went down with an injury. I'd move over to short. Second baseman got hurt, so I'd move to second. I'd say I probably played about 70% of my games at third, but had experience around the whole entire infield.
All this preparation that goes into playing third base, can you tell me exactly like how much preparation and time goes into playing third base like you do?
Started from a young age for me, really. Hitting is so hard. And I believe that playing defense is something you can do consistently every single day. Obviously hitting is very hard and very streaky for a lot of guys. To me, I just thought, every day I can play good defense. Not every day I'm going to be a good hitter, and that's just the way the sport goes. And to me, it starts in the winter time, getting my hands prepared, doing drills inside in Chicago when it's 0 degrees outside. And but spring training is a really good time too. We do all kinds of defensive work, and obviously having Bob be a pretty good infielder back in the day. So he helps us out a lot with more than just the physical stuff, the angles, the approach to it, the mental side. So having Bob with us too is a great help. So
and the RockHounds fans were treated something absolutely insane last year with your play, which won minor league baseball player of the year. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
Can you just like take me through exactly what's going through your mind as like you're flipping over the railing and catching that ball, and the players in the dugout are just holding on to you?
2-0 Sod Poodles swinging a high pop-up near the plate. Giving a look is Simonite near the dugout, going to give Ray to and over the railing. Oh my goodness! Catch is made by Brett Harris. Did he hang on? He did! He went over the railing into the dugout and hung on to the pop fly.
To me, I want the pitchers to know I'll do anything to get an out for them. I think it makes it easier for them to pitch. If I'm gonna literally dive into the dugout. Honestly, I didn't realize I was that close. It just kind of, the wind was blowing towards the dugout.
Like it always is here.
Yeah, so I thought I had more room, and then kind of next thing I know, like it kind of just all happened at once. I knew I caught it, and then next thing I know, I'm just on my back in the dugout. And,
I'm sure you've heard Bob's reaction to it like all the time, and it was something special. It was like something out of a movie.
You can watch all the baseball you want anywhere in this country tonight. You won't see a better catch.
What's the atmosphere like in the clubhouse right now? You know, how are you guys like meshing in the clubhouse and with the staff, and like you mentioned Bob and all that stuff. So how's that all going this season?
It's going well. We have a lot of new faces that we didn't have last year, and you know, a couple guys in trades and stuff like that. But you know, it's cool. We have a lot of different dynamic. We got younger guys that got drafted in high school. We got some older guys that went to college. So you know, everyone kind of, you know, we all kind of have our different cliques and stuff, but it's been really fun. We have a couple clowns in the clubhouse that keep it light. So
for sure.
Those guys are important to us. Keep it light. You know, if you take things too serious and you play 140 games, it gets very tedious.
Yeah, so. it's a fun game, man. It's meant to be played just to have fun.
It's a kid's game. That's what I believe. And if you're not having fun, then, you know, maybe it's not the sport for you. But no, it's good. Everything's good. You know, our coaches and managers and stuff, they do a really good job at, you know, keeping it light and, you know, giving us time to be ourselves too.
Hey, last question for you. If you could go back in time, tell little Brett Harris, you know, any advice just to give you, you know, right now, what would you tell him?
I would just say keep shooting for the stars. You know, a lot of kids get told no, and they believe what people tell them right away. So, you know, I was told no a couple times by, you know, a lot of different schools, and, you know, I believed in myself. So I just, you know, shoot for the stars, keep believing in yourself, and, you know, you can really accomplish anything you put your mind to. So